I remember Grover Jackson coming down to our early gigs in the States, probably probably the second tour. I think up until that time, technology was very different. You didn't have digital delays, you were using analog stuff. I think I was using my Les Paul at the time. So I was having a lot of tuning problems, on stage, long tours, bright lights, heat. The guitars would stay in tune, and immediately I played this Jackson with the locking equipment on it, the tremolos and stuff. It was just, I thought, this is a solid guitar. It's going to work for me, doing long tours, long shows, and stay in tune. It's like a tool, That was the first thing that attracted me to it. I was actually lucky enough. Grover took me to the factory. He said, "Well, what do you want? Do you want what sort of neck do you want?" And so I think I took an old Fender neck in there, and I liked the dimensions of, and that's how it started. I could have a neck exactly how I wanted it. The dimensions were right for my hands. That's how I started with it. And it just made my life a lot easier. In the 80s, it was very much this design. It was a white guitar. It's pretty simple. I think you've either got to go for a really flashy design, or I think this just looks. It's a beautiful white, and it shows up on stage really well. And it's not too cluttered up, so I like the way it looks. But this pretty much is the guitar I played in most of the tours we did in the 80s. And then they came up with the idea of a few years ago of doing like a reissue. They're very comfortable to play because if you're on stage for 2 hours, you can carry them around no problem. So they're practical. They say that every guitar's got a song in it, and if you just kind of, you just get a vibe off it. It's a very organic thing,